Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Tonight's topic is going to be why your silence is the key. Think about that for a minute. Guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. So when you are out of the narcissistic relationship, there are many things you need to do. You need to put the pieces of the puzzle together. You need to learn the glossary, the definitions of terms. You need to understand how you were involved with a narcissist in the first place and that narcissism does exist. One of the main things we need to do is to go no contact and to increase and build and maintain our boundaries and to close the chapter on the narcissist once and for all. And I understand, depending on where you are on the healing path, that this may be difficult because it takes time to do each and every one of these things. Things happen in steps and stages, and as you feel more and more empowered and more as you feel stronger, you begin to do more and more things on the path. But here's where we are. Silence is the key. It's the key that you possess. Now keep in mind, the narcissist may try to hoover you. Maybe they don't. Maybe you're still with the narcissist and you're sharing kids. Maybe you're sharing kids with the narcissist, but you don't live together, you're divorced. Whatever, however this works. The silence is your key. It's one of the instrumental parts that will give you the upper hand in having to deal with the narcissist. And let's hope you don't have to deal with the narcissist. I'm just letting you know this is for any past relationships, present relationships, and or future relationships that you may have to deal with a narcissist. And what it means is this. You now have the education, or you're becoming educated on narcissism. You're understanding the glossary, the terms, the definitions, and you're putting the pieces together of your experiences in the past with narcissistic relationships. This is all good. It's all progress. It's all empowerment and growth. It's incredible. Now what we do going forward is our silence. So let's say, for example, for this moment, that you are out of the narcissistic relationship and the narcissist is trying to hoover you. Remember, it's still the holidays right now, and I've read each and every comment, and I know many of you have received a holiday hoover, and I understand that. The thing is, if you do not accept the holiday hoover and or any hoover and don't communicate with them whatsoever, you just go radio silent. And the reason you do this is because you have the education and you have the understanding and you've grown and you understand exactly who the person is that you were dealing with. And you don't have to deal with them any longer. So when you get to that point, if you just take a few moments, like we suggest on this channel, pause and think before you open that text or that email or the phone call, however the person's contacting you. And keep in mind, it doesn't have to be a holiday hoover. It can be any narcissist that you believe is a narcissist trying to contact you. And instead of reacting, remember on the channel, we suggest always to respond, not react. But when it comes to hoovering, we don't want to do anything. We want to be radio silent. And that's what this video is about. The point is, when you're tempted to take a look at the correspondence, however the narcissist is trying to contact you, and you think to yourself, is this going to benefit me? Is there anything good about this that's going to help me out? Has the narcissist changed in any capacity? And what will, like by me looking at this, will I go backwards? Like will I take steps backwards? Or will this benefit me in some capacity? And if you're honest with yourself before you accept a hoover or before you make any decisions, think about this very clearly. Your radio silence is letting the narcissist know that they do not have the upper hand anymore, that you are educated, you're empowered, you're awakened, and you understand that the narcissist is not good for you. They have nothing but ill will towards you. They want to manipulate you again, get supply from you, rinse, wash, repeat. The narcissist is looking for ways to manipulate you and control you and to ruin your day, week, month, year, whatever time period. There is nothing good that will come from the narcissist contacting you. Now I'm kind of getting off topic with the hoover part. It's only because it's the holidays. And remember guys, there's still a week or so to go in the holiday season, or a couple weeks I believe. But if you're being hoovered, stay strong. Don't do anything. I'm strongly suggesting do not accept any hoover. Don't just delete, move on. If you get something in the mail, throw it away. These are my suggestions. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just looking out for your best interest at heart. So having said all these things, if you go silent on the narcissist, what does that do to them? That's right. It drives them crazy. Why? Because they don't have control anymore over you. They're not getting the rush, the feeding of the narcissistic supply that they're looking for from you. They're getting nothing. And keep in mind, when you are engaging with a narcissist, let's say it's the workplace, every time you react or respond, and we suggest responding, you're giving them narcissistic supply. It doesn't matter what your reply is. It doesn't matter if you're positive, negative. That's why we suggest going gray rocks on the channel so many times in the workplace specifically, because just be boring. That person will find new supply and they'll leave you alone. 9 times out of 10, it's what happens. But silence is the key that you possess now. Remember, when you were with the narcissist, you really didn't understand. You were always walking on eggshells. You were in the fog. You were confused. You didn't know if you were coming or going or what was up or down. The reason why this happened is because the narcissist had you right where they wanted you. They had you as basically their puppet that they could control whenever they wanted to. We broke free from that. We've removed ourselves from the narcissistic relationship. We understand now. And what we understand for this video is your silence is the key. It's one of the many keys that you possess. The keys that you have possessed the whole time, you just didn't know it. And when you're silent and you're calm and you're stoic and you're within yourself, that means that who has control? That's right, you have control. The narcissist doesn't. Keep in mind, the narcissists they're looking for reactions. They're looking for any kind of fuel to wind you up, to make you get drawn back into that cesspool of desperation and destruction that the narcissist lives in. That's what they're looking to do. We're way past that. We're moving forward. We now understand what we went through. We've acknowledged it. We're growing, we're healing. We are discovering the real value of ourselves and our beautiful possibilities. Why would we want to go backwards? The narcissists can't change. They won't change. They're incapable of change. If they're hoovering you or contacting you or looking to get any kind of emotional rise out of you, it's simply because they're looking for supply. That's what they're doing. And that's what they do each and every day. It just so happens that you're on the radar now because they're probably thinking, wow, this is an easy one. I know I can always get a reaction out of this one. Or if I text this person, they're going to reply right back to me. If you were married or not, it doesn't matter. That's what they're thinking. Because they believe that they own you, and they don't. They don't own you. They never have, and they never will. The thing is, with the narcissist, the silence of you not responding at all will drive them crazy. Now, please understand that that's just, I'm not saying literally crazy. I'm just saying it's going to frustrate them, is probably how I should say it. And it will, because it sends them a clear message that they don't matter to you anymore, and that also they have no control, and that you can't be manipulated, and that you've moved on, and you've said goodbye. I don't need to deal with this any longer. It doesn't benefit me. There's not one good thing about me contacting you, responding to you. And that's where we want to be. Your silence is beautiful. It's golden. It's the one thing that you've always had the ability to do when you were with the narcissist, and you probably couldn't do it many times because you were so busy trying to work on the relationship or get the answers or help or grow. And that's what you were doing. But now that we understand exactly what narcissism is and exactly what we went through, and we never want to go backwards, we want to continue to move forward and to grow and to learn and to educate ourselves and use the tools that we're getting on our channel and many other channels. That's what we need to do. But your silence is the key. It sincerely is. So let's say you have to pick up the kids tomorrow, even though I know it's Christmas vacation, but let's say you have to pick up the kids one day and there's the narcissist and they're trying to wind you up, or they're acting all nice, or they're looking for compliments, whatever they do. Remember, gray rock, stay stoic, minimize your contact, don't give them anything, don't give them a breadcrumb of anything. Pick up the kids, go. That's what you do. Now, if you're getting texts or if you're getting letters in the mail or contact or phone calls, things like that, this one's a little bit easier in my experience, because simply delete the text. They should already be deleted from your number anyway. If you're getting weird phone calls, block those numbers. And if you're getting letters or things in the mail, packages, whatever it is, right in the bin, right in the trash. That's what I would do, sincerely. And no, you may think, well, wait, I'm curious. I want to know what's in that package. I really do. It doesn't matter what's in the package. I'm specifically saying if you know it's from the narcissist, because most likely whatever you're thinking will be in that package, it won't be that. And number two, what it will do is bring back a flood of emotions and memories from the past, of which none benefit you, not one of them. So your key, your power here for this video is silence. Some of the best things you could ever do Pay attention to this one. When you're conversing with somebody, when you're talking with somebody, having a discussion, the best way you can learn is how. That's right. It's by listening. It's not by talking. So when you're talking with somebody and you're giving them your information, that's beautiful. Like right now you're watching the video, and thank you very much for being here, but you're watching this video for a specific reason, to get educated. That's what you're doing, and that's beautiful. But when you're actually with somebody and talking, communicating with somebody, pay attention to the person you're talking with. Are they talking all the time? Are the words making sense? Or no? If the answer is no, then you probably shouldn't be in that conversation. But more importantly, what I'm trying to explain here is you learn when you listen. That's when you get the power. You want to receive education. You want to understand where people are coming from and things like this. So with the narcissist, your silence is golden. You don't need to give them supply. You definitely don't want to interact with them in any capacity, because even if you leave that door open, even a crack, they will find a way to worm their way in through that door, and you never know. We don't want to go backwards. We don't want to go through version 2 of the narcissistic abusive cycle. We already endured enough in the narcissistic abusive cycle. We're not going backwards. We're moving forward. And that's why, again, on the channel we suggest blocking, deleting, going no contact, removing flying monkeys and any people you had in common, throwing out all their items, never looking back, closing the chapter on the book and moving forward. That's what we do. So all of these things, they go back to being silent, just radio silence. Sometimes the best thing you can do is literally nothing. It sincerely is. And in these cases, that's the best thing you should do. Suggestions always, of course, you guys. I do understand that people get curious, and I do understand that on different parts of the healing path, maybe you're not as strong as when you are on other parts of the healing path. We're all human beings. We all take steps forward and backwards each and every day in every capacity. But the advice and the suggestion on this channel, on this video, is silence. It's your key. It's a very powerful tool, and you can use it. You can apply it with virtually anybody. It doesn't have to be with a narcissist, but sometimes not responding or not adding fuel to the fire or engaging, it's just great. You just don't have to. Each and every time someone corresponds with you, it doesn't mean you have to reply, and you don't have to say, you get my point. Guys, I'm going to shoot another video in a little bit. I'm going to go outside. This is an indoor day video. Guys, I hope you liked the video. I loved doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you guys very soon, because I'm going to do another video very soon. I love you all. God bless you. Bye-bye. Remember, silence is very important.